Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the show. You're now tuned into Too Real for Mainstream, and I have three interesting topics for you guys today. So we're gonna follow a trail of breadcrumbs down three destinations. Our first stop is going to be in Kentucky. So apparently, a Kentucky man got the surprise of his life while digging in his cornfield earlier this year. He had found at least over 700 gold coins. Now, apparently, new updates that it is discovered that the 700 plus coins dated back all the way to the Civil War era. So, according to the cornfield owner, there were $1 gold coins, $10 gold coins, and $20 gold coins. That's money right there. Now, my thoughts and opinions about this is, to be quick and brief, is the gold coins definitely would have to be of greater value now compared to way back in the 1840 to 1863. Because this is those gold coins. This is basically after the studies been in conductions and everything's been performed. It's basically that these coins dated all the way back to the 1840, all the way through to the 1863, which would be, like I said, through the Civil War era. Now, definitely, like I said, these coins have to be of greater value now. So I would expect and hope that this man doesn't get played for the trade or the sale value of these coins that he found. Definitely, man, if he's listening, man, the Kentucky farmer cornfield owners listen, man, do not get played for it. If you decide to start cashing in some of these gold coins or trading them in or selling them, do not get played for this, because the value compared to way back to the 1840 through the 1863s, the value now where we are now has definitely had to be very, very higher now. So don't get played for your gold coins. And in other news, as you guys know, I already did a report earlier this about the Quaker State 400 NASCAR race results on a recap. So apparently there were a lot of fans that were not pleased by the final results of the NASCAR Quaker State 400 on Sunday evening, you guys. So apparently, as you guys know, that Byron, the 24 car, William Byron, he won the race when they're driving the Chevrolet number 24, and apparently there were a lot of people that were not happy about this. So I can understand as well why the people were not happy, but apparently people were not happy the way the race ended. Now, it was a good race all the way leading up to basically to the end of the race. It was a very good race, but the end of the race is what caused all the controversy. So if you guys are not aware and did not see the race or not know, pretty much the race was very good and it was competitive, a very interesting race. But at the end of the race, the race was canceled and red flags due to the rain. Now, there's something in between that you guys are not aware of. So apparently what happened was the top 10 that finished the race, those were not the top 10 that were dominating the whole race. So the Penske cars were definitely dominating the whole entire race. But towards the end of the race, when it was almost time for doing pit stops, the top 10 cars decided to pit early to get an early pit stop. And then what happened is they were banking on everyone else to pretty much start making their pit stop soon, because everyone would have had to pit stop. But apparently what happened is there was a caution, basically a red flag for the rain, which shook everything up. NASCAR officials decided to call the race and end the race. And as you guys know, if you guys don't know, William Byron wound up winning the race. Now, a lot of people were very displeased with this because, as I said, it was very controversial because a lot of the Penske drivers were dominating, and Brad Keselowski was dominating too. Brad Keselowski was basically leading this race. But as I said, when they decided to jump and take their pits earlier than everyone else, and by the time it was going to be time for everyone else was going to start making their pits, basically, you had a little caution of an accident or wreck, and then also you had the rain delay, so the red flag came out, and then everyone expected the race continue, but the race was not continued, and that's what fans were not displeased with. Now, I understand you guys, that was how competitive that race was. That race was so competitive. I would not have liked to see that race end like that. There have been times, many races, where I've seen them like, man, the race ended like this. That's man, just mad like something was taken from the fans. I understand you guys as fans, you feel like something was taken from you, but we have no control over that. So that was the basic controversial news, especially with the fans and all the riffle-raffle and controversy revolving around the Quaker State 400, basically. And I understand you guys, especially them diehard NASCAR fans, guys feel like you got cheated. And, it definitely caused a lot of tension with the fans because it also shook up the playoff positions. A lot of people that have playoff positions or that got into the playoffs may have lost their playoff positions because of where they finished off in the Quaker State 400 in Atlanta, due to that decision by the NASCAR officials not letting the race continue. So now moving forward to the final topic on the show, you guys. So if you guys not aware, so apparently we're going to take a trip down to Pittsburgh. So apparently two people went into cardiac arrest at the Sheeran concert in Pittsburgh over the weekend, while 17 more were rushed to the hospital. The Shape of You singer took the stage Saturday, July 8th to entertain the biggest Pittsburgh crowd he's ever played in front of, about approximately 51,000 fans. So for Pittsburgh, that was his biggest audience fans. Okay. Now, there was reports that a stadium worker and a medic were amongst the 17 people that were rushed to the hospital. As of now, there are no details on what caused so many people to fall ill at the Sheeran concert in Pittsburgh. Now, my thoughts and opinions about this, you guys, is definitely something has to be up, because something like you just have that many people falling ill at a concert. Now we need to know something. There has to be some logical explanation and reason why all these people all of a sudden fell ill. Were there some type of poison? Was it gas, or was it in the air, or was it some type of contact with something, or maybe it had to be something for all these people to fall ill. And that was just 17 that was rushed to the hospital, but they were all in total. There were 37 incidents that were reported, but 17 people were reportedly actually had to be rushed to the hospital, including the stadium worker and the medic. But there definitely has to be something up. So there has to be an explanation. We have to find out, just in case there are any more recreational events that are due to be performed here. We need to find out, was everything safe here? But definitely, officials in the city of Pittsburgh needs to figure out if there was some type of contagion or some type of disease or some type of gaseous, poisonous, or some type of contact, something that these people came in contact with at the stadium to cause so many people to have this type of illness and be rushed to the hospital. But that's all I have for you guys. I want to thank you guys once again for tuning into the channel. You guys have been showing much love and much appreciation to you guys. So until next time, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for further updates. So until next time, you guys already know what it is. Peace.